All right, joining me now from Minneapolis is U.S. Border Patrol Commander at Large, Gregory Bavino. Thank you so much for being with us. You've served at CBP for a long time, Greg. You've been there since 1996, I believe. What's the difference between how things are being handled today versus how they were handled by other presidents?
Sure, Will. Thanks for having me. It's good to see you. You know, 30 years ago, back in the 90s and early 2000s, Will, we worked together. And that was from the president all the way down to those state and local law enforcement agencies. We worked together. It was almost a coalition to keep communities safe. I could rely on a state and local agency to advise me or notify me if there was a criminal, illegal alien anywhere in their jurisdiction. That was anywhere, anytime. Contrast that, Will, with what's happening now, say here in Minneapolis, is we have to go out there and find those individuals ourselves, because that cooperation in those sanctuary jurisdictions, which President Trump and Secretary Yanome have outlined time and time again, those sanctuary jurisdictions refuse to do that. The contrast is absolutely amazing. And also, Will, take a look at those jurisdictions that do cooperate with us, i.e. Louisiana. We always go back to Louisiana. We just got back from Louisiana. The cooperation we received there in Louisiana was fantastic, and we got done what we needed to get done there in New Orleans and the state of Louisiana with almost zero violence.
So just to be clear, when you were operating at CBP under President Clinton and President Obama, it was different than what you're dealing with today when it comes to cities like Minneapolis and states like Minnesota?
Absolutely. Day and night difference. I served in California and other locations. As you know, California is now a sanctuary state, but back then, the state and locals in California would work hand in hand with Border Patrol, ICE, and other law enforcement agencies to remove these criminals before they became a problem. And that's all we're after. That's what we want to do here in Minneapolis and any other sanctuary jurisdiction. Let's remove these people before they can continue to hurt American citizens and American interests.
And one more point of clarification. Jacob Frey, the mayor of Minneapolis, says that the reason you're in Minneapolis is because of politics, because it's a blue city inside of a blue state led by Democrats, that it is a political maneuver by President Trump to surge ICE and CBP into Minnesota instead of, for example, Texas. Now, you just heard probably White House Border Czar Tom Homan say the reason is those numbers aren't necessary in Texas because Texas cooperates. Instead, Minneapolis is releasing criminal illegal aliens, requiring then that you and ICE, CBP and ICE, put more agents into that city. And it's had a spiral effect, I know, because now further agents have been deployed to Minnesota to deal with agitators. Is that how you would describe the numbers and why they are way they are in Minnesota?
Yes, it's about crime. Crime, crime, crime. I was just briefed before I came on your show, Will, just a few minutes ago, and 3 illegal aliens, I believe one from Thailand, one from Central America, and I believe one from Zambia, were apprehended just a few hours ago. All 3 had significant rap sheets. All 3 violent assaulters served multiple prison terms. They were let loose to roam the streets here in Minnesota. So this mission is a crime mission first and foremost. That's why we're here, is to go after those violent criminals, those fraudsters, you know, the billions in dollars in fraud that's happened here in Minnesota, Minneapolis. That is why we're here, plain and simple.
Okay. Commander Bavino, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.